Kabalo ka unsa ng hablon?
Oh, kanang pangod magbuhat og habol.
Kabalo ka unsa hablon?
Wala.
Kabalo ka unsa ng hablon?
Wala ko kabaluan nato nakaduho ko na sa mga karang tao.
Kabalo ka unsa hablon?
Nga, isa na ng hablon.
Kabalo ka unsa hablon?
Familiar na ko pero di kayo kuan. Kanang wala ko ka paano ba ka sito ba?
Kabalo ka unsa ng hablon? Ambo, tuso kabalo, siday na.
The Philippines is a country that has varied cultural influences. Most of these influences are results of previous colonization, deriving mainly from the culture of Spain and the United States. Despite all of these influences, the old Asian culture of Filipinos has been retained and are clearly seen in their way of life, beliefs, and customs. Wherever you go, Filipino culture is very evident and has largely been appreciated and even applauded in many parts of the world. Part of the Philippine culture, even before the Spaniards set foot in our country, is the hablon weaving. When the Spaniards set foot in Panay, they discovered that the natives were wearing fabrics of different colors and design. These were hablon, from the Hiligaynon word habol, meaning to weave. The early Panayanans had been very good at the craft, trading the hand-woven cloth to Chinese and other merchants.
Honestly, we found out in our research na dying siya.
Habol was an emerging industry then, as the cloth is exported both abroad and local markets. Towards the 1880s, however, as a result of Iloilo becoming a sugar interpot in Western Visayas, with the opening of its port to international trade, the weaving industry lost its primary importance. Furthermore, the hablon industry and weavers are thriving due to the commercialization of textiles and cheaper machine-made cotton goods entered the Philippine market and competed heavily with the local textile materials, resulting to the decline of the hablon industry. As Filipinos, what can we do to save this dying culture? Many of us tend to neglect this issue and take this problem for granted because we think this is not as serious compared to the other problems in the country.
But after we intervene, na-remind na din siya. Kanya karon, wala mi nag-expect in a matter of ilan lang ka years. Sa 2014, 2016, 17, 4 years lang. Sakal din ba yung demand?
Argao is one of the municipalities who successfully preserved hablon weaving and eventually became one of their source of income. It is not necessary for us to literally learn hablon weaving, just to show how much we want to preserve this. Appreciating the beauty of it and passing it to the next generation is enough for now. And now, as students, and as the hope of the future of our country, we can help preserve not just hablon weaving, but every culture and tradition we have, by knowing our roots through education, nurturing our culture by practices and actions, and preserving our history by being a good and proud Filipino.
A true Filipino knows his roots.
A true Filipino nurtures his culture. And a true Filipino preserves his country's history. As Filipinos, let us embrace wholeheartedly our unique culture
And pass this through educating the next generation.
know our roots, nurture our culture,
And preserve our history.
kids in the house with the party sound. First choice, first love, if you ask the